Divorce Day Diaries, day 293, and I just bought a washing machine.
Well, technically I didn't. Mum did. So I don't really have any debts, like personal loans or anything like that. I have a credit card with like $500 limit on it, which I pretty much use to get groceries and then immediately pay off. And I use that to accrue air points, which helps pay for all those flights I'm always going on. So I've been putting money aside to help save up for a washing machine, but I knew it was going to take months. And then Mum just kind of messaged me out of the blue. She watches these videos, of course, and has been watching me go to the laundromat and said, Harvey Norman's got 30 months interest free on washing machines at the moment. Now, of course, that was on Gem Visa. I don't have a Gem Visa, but she does. And she was like, tell you what, I'll buy it and you can just send the money to me. But I also didn't want to be paying a washing machine off over 3 years. So I worked out my budget and just said, you know what, I could have it paid off in like 4 or 5 months. And then that way, instead of having to wait 4 or 5 months to get a washing machine, I can get it now and just, have it paid off real quick. So it is a 10 kilo LG washing machine front loader. The guy who brought it in said all you got to do is cut the straps, take the top of the box off, and then you should be good to go. But like with most of the new appliances that I bought recently, you take the top off and then it's stuck on that little annoying pad at the bottom, and that's the hardest part to get it off from. But I eventually managed to get it off from there. And then, of course, I had to take the braces off the back. I'm not sure they're called braces. Whatever these things are that keep the tube from moving around while it's in transport. Because, of course, if I don't do this now, I'm going to forget. And then I'm going to ruin my washing machine the first time I run it.
So the delivery fella actually had a good tip. And he said, if you want to make sure that you've taken the bolts off the back properly, just open it up, spin the tube. And if it goes, you've done it. It's spinning. Also, I know it's called a tube, but I can't remember what it's called at the moment, so I'm running with it.
And of course, immediately after this clip, I realised I had left the pipes in the drum. Drum! Oh my god, it just came to me. Okay, it's the drum. But next up, I got to get around behind her so I can attach these pipes. And it was at this point that I realised I didn't have any plumber's tape. Like normally I would wrap that around the, the outgoing part and the ingoing part and then attach the pipe in. Is it clear I'm not a plumber? But I attached the cold first, and then I thought I'd plug the cold in first, so, because I'm reliable to forget, and I didn't want to get the cold and the hot mixed up.
Moment of truth, yeah?
And that, my friends, is the sound of flowing water with no leaks, so I'm very happy. Still going to have to run the machine and check everything just to be double sure, but for now, I can move on to the hot pipe, although I pretty quickly ran into a problem where I realised there was actually like a cap on the pipe. Clearly, whoever lived in here last didn't need to use the hot water, so I managed to get that off and then attach the pipe. No issues. So I've never actually seen this before, but we've got the out pipe to get rid of the wastewater, and there's just like a hole in the in the sink. I guess I just kind of shove it in there. In you go. And I had a look underneath. That pipe there is the hole that I've just put it in, and it feeds out down here. I'm not a plumber, I don't know what the correct term is, but it's the same drain that the sinkhole's going down, so it means I don't have to put it over the lip, over the edge of the sink.
It's time for the moment of truth. If you are wondering, yes, I'm planning on moving that cable. That was a temporary solution when I moved in, but there's nothing more permanent than a temporary solution. Let's plug her in. Should probably push the power button. It sings!
So this is probably a good time to mention that I have a very old man yells at cloud kind of attitude towards smart technology, and this is a smart washing machine. A washing machine should not need Wi-Fi to be able to wash clothes.
Okay, so it hasn't come up with anything telling me I need to connect it to the Wi-Fi, so that's positive. It's already on cotton. The instructions said run a cotton rinse first, just to test it out, make sure it flushes out any of the ick bits that are left from manufacturing. I don't know where my washing powder is. Oh, yes I do. It was in the car. So I haven't pushed it all the way in, just because if there's any issues, I just want to be able to give it a cheeky reach around and fix her up without having to move her all around. The drum is moving. Let's give her some privacy, and I'll come back in half. I'll come back in half an hour. Jesus Christ.
So that is all done. Looking at the back, I don't see any moisture down around there. Don't feel it either. No drops or anything. No leaks in here, no water hanging off the pipes. All good. Still gotta take the tape off though. Gotta say, I am stoked about that. Like, school's just started, we're 2 days in, and I wasn't looking forward to having to deal with like school uniforms all the time without a washing machine, having to go to the laundromat all the time. That would cost me an arm and a leg. So thank you, Mum, and thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.